He looks like any chiseled collegiate D1 to D3 football player. The pedestal that people have put collegiate athletes on is absolutely.
I would say that last part in particular is not true, because a lot of people know that gym and bodybuilding TikTok chomp at the bit for any time they can delegitimize athletes. My most controversial video I have ever made with the most comments was simply about saying the program I went to, California, Berkeley, did not juice their players. Now, the better argument to be made here, instead of this is what D1 to D3 athletes look like, or college football players, which is not true. I've seen it myself at the highest levels, but that I know a lot of people within my program that were bigger, faster, and stronger than Ashton Hall. I know he claims to have benched 470 and ran a 4.2, but trust me, I've been at the highest levels, and I can tell you they would have found a place on the field for you if you did. There's a dichotomy that's discussed at the highest levels of sports science, that is this pool between health, performance, and aesthetics. Meaning, if you maximize for aesthetics, you will suffer with health and you will suffer with performance, and vice versa for any of these. This can be seen because bodybuilders oftentimes take a year off because it takes such a toll on their body, especially their hormonal health. These strongman contests, they aren't the people that look the most shredded. There's obviously balance where you can kind of slide on all these areas in the scale and spectrum and pick where you want to be. But to hyper optimize into one thing, you have to suffer other things. This dichotomy is extremely important for people to understand, especially athletes, because TikTok is filled with gym and bodybuilding content, but you don't understand, especially if you're young, you don't understand that this isn't best for the goals that you truly have. Which eventually leads to the #1 issue, according to the International Society of Sports Nutrition, with college and high school athletes, which is restrictive eating, REDS. So to bring it all back, does Ashton Hall look like the average D1 to D3 football player? Absolutely not. Is Ashton Hall as fast and strong as maybe the average football player? Maybe not, because this dichotomy does exist at the highest and the lowest level of sports. As Dr. Mark Bubb says, he's the head nutritionist for the Canadian men's basketball team. You have to adjust your nutrition based upon what goal you want to achieve. And most people just go and have a macro tracker app that just asks what weight they want to be. And so they have no idea. They're staying on this aesthetic side when really they have more performance or health goals. And that's exactly why I made Pure Play, where you can literally type in whatever goal that you want. You are not restricted to a box of what weight you want to be. And it's the only app that does it, because everybody else is just trying to chase the weight loss bag. So if you're an athlete and have a very specific goal in mind, maybe it's a squat goal, maybe it's a 40 goal, maybe you're a track athlete and it's a certain time, you can literally put that in the Pure Play and it will make the plan for you so you can achieve it based upon your activity, age, profile, and especially your goal.